And then the second trailer, or third trailer, that we have to talk about is the big dog. I don't know if you guys have seen this one yet, but this, we'll see. We'll see how it feels. I'm not sure how it feels, to be honest. I know I didn't like the poster, and we'll talk about the poster. Let's go. So the Razor Crest is back. Okay. That's from his gun. It had 2 eye holes. Babu Frick. Hey, that looks good. I think they're puppeteering it underneath the water. That'd be kind of funny. Okay, Sigourney. See, it's funny. Okay. Back in the Razor Crest, dude. Were those battle droid ships? Okay, so what's her name's gonna be in it too. That's what they saw at Celebration or whatever. What up, Rick? How are you, dude? Oh my god. Oh my god! Hold on. Did they use... No. No, they couldn't have. Did they use a free Adobe font for this?
Good
That part
shot,
looks good.
baby.
Wait,
Good shot, baby.
look at them little wobbles. Look at their little wobbles. That part looks good. Look at... You guys see it or no? I'm losing my mind. Holy crap. How you doing, Rick? I can't protect him, Rick. Disney Plus look. Disney Plus look. 100%. No, I agree. It looks... Like, say what you will, I will fight anybody till the end that The Last Jedi is the best looking Star Wars ever. I'll fight you. He has an eye for shots. Story-wise, no. But this just looks... Oh my god. Is this the volume? That's the thing that everyone's going to be saying in this movie too. Is like, is that the volume? Is this the volume? Is that the volume? Oh, this is the... so this is actually the base that we saw Zeb and Dave Filoni and the other guy at. The police officers. This is their base. So this might be like a hub location for them. Maybe like a camp. I think like an outpost. So maybe he's doing some jobs for the rebels. Oh, you almost got let him have the chips and salsa. Let him have the salsa. Ah. So we got ourselves some water. And a cyber city. Last Jedi is good. Oh, Brett. Brett. There's a lot. I need to make a video on The Last Jedi, but I need to make a video on the Force Awakens first. Retrospective. Because I think a lot of people are lying when they said, oh, I didn't like The Force Awakens. It was just a copy. Bullshit. Everyone liked it. Except for the part where, like, Rey just knew things. I'm pretty sure everybody liked it. Because everyone was still, like, low from the prequels. People can't remember that far back, man. So trust me, when I came out of the theaters in Last Jedi, I liked it too. Minus the casino stuff, yeah, that I hate the 3 branches of that story. I hate the 3 branches of it. I think you broke him, Brett. The Last Jedi isn't great, but Kylo Ren is good. Dude, I wanted them to... Okay, here's my problem. Which I do agree, it just doesn't look good, you guys. It doesn't look special. It's kind of cool. I don't know. Okay, let's see what these... Are these Trade Federation battleships? Are these fighters? Droid fighters? Oh, fuck, I missed it. I need a slow-mo. I think these are droid fighters. Oh, what do you guys think? Is it too fast to tell? I wonder if they're going for camp. I think they are going for camp. I think they are, but I think that's to their detriment. Like, I think you can still shoot something beautifully and it be a callback to an old Western or something like that. I think you can do that. It's just shot so flat, and the color palette is just so flat. Oh, poor baby. That's so amazing. Do the puppet underwater. Zeb getting in on the action in live action. This is gonna be really cool, I think. I think seeing him in live action is gonna be legit. So this is what's her name? Bo-Katan's ship, right? This one? This is Bo-Katan's ship, right? Never saw Star Wars Rebels. Ah, man, Star Wars Rebels got cooler later. At the very beginning, it seemed like every single episode was the same. It was like a serialized kids Saturday morning cartoon show. Last Jedi was good, and we would have had a banger third movie if y'all didn't let Fandom Menace convince y'all to hate women. Damn. I will say still, they could have made a great third movie, but I don't think it had to do anything with women. I don't think so. It had to do more with other stuff. I finally sat down and watched The Penguin because of what you were saying last stream, and it was amazing. Hell yeah! Get those views in on Penguin. Get them up. I meant like the last episode, I'm waiting for my girlfriend to catch up before I finish. Hell yeah. Glad you got her to watch it too. Very nice. Doesn't freaking, what's her name? She just won the Emmy. She deserved it, huh? It was culture war nonsense. The movie was solid. Okay, I'm trying to remember The Last Jedi, parts that I didn't like. And we can definitely have a video on this. I definitely have plans for a video on it. And I need to talk about The Force Awakens first. Kristen Milioti, yes, she is fantastic. She's such a goofball in real life, and then all of a sudden she just plays this sinister person. Minus the casino parts, of course. Minus the casino parts, of course. Did you like Benicio del Toro and his character? Some bad, some good. We do both. I don't know. That was more Penguin. Penguin proves DC doesn't need James Gunn. Oh shit! Don't tell Matt Reeves that. Just gets better storytellers and filmmakers for the right projects. And the right amount of time, right? Like, you spread that story out in a TV show because it made sense. Not that you had to make a TV show. And what's the point? Okay, I'm just gonna get all into this because we're gonna watch Marvel Zombies. We're not even talking about this anymore. But this is kind of funny because this, to me, does feel like a TV show. This feels like an episode of a TV show. There's nothing here besides a jacked Jabba. Jacked Hut, I mean. It might be Jabba's son. Look how freaking yoked he is, dude. God damn, you can even see his frontal. Oof. I need to go to the gym. Dude, Penguin was so good, that ending shook. Hell yeah. It was just ready for Batman 2. It's going to happen in 5 years. Is this going to theaters? Yes, this is actually made for IMAX. Can't you tell? Dude, I don't get why there's going to be like 3+. Yeah. What's the third one? I guess Elseworlds, right? He looks like a Battletoad? Oh, dude. Good pull. Battletoads, I love it. He just put some sunglasses on him. Weren't their names like Spit and Spam and Zit and stuff like that? This looks like slop. I'm not excited. Yeah.
Impressive.
You saying it's not impressive? That was probably the first mission. So this was probably the initial mission that he did for the Rebel, I guess, Republic? Rebel Republic? Rebel Republic. That's a cool name. Rash, zits, and pimple. Yes. So this is probably the first mission, and then he meets up with Sigourney Weaver, and then I'm pretty sure the story does revolve around Jabba's son, who we saw. People think Paramount will bring back the DCEU, but that's done because Paramount apparently put in a bid to buy WB. Wait, did they just go after WB Warner Brothers and not Discovery? This one feels like for the kids, younger fans. Are you saying that because of all the Grogu-ness? The Grogu-ness? I'm gonna be honest too, guys. This CG does not look finished. And I know they've had this shot for over a year, so this might be an older version of the render and so on and so forth, but that does not look impressive. And do you guys think that they released all of this because of the controversy with Disney Plus and all that stuff? And Jimmy Kimmel. And we're gonna look at this font. I have this font. It just seems so inartistic, product driven. I can't put my finger on it. It just seems, and it sucks because Jon Favreau did this, right? Inauthentic. It seems inauthentic. It seems like, well, shit, we had a 4th season. Now we just need to make a movie to show that we can make a movie. Feels like, so they can continue to sell Grogu merch. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Rick. They lost $4 billion, so they had to get an editor from Fiverr. Oh, shit. Well, this is actually a cut-down teaser version of a trailer that they've been showing at D23 in Celebration. This is a cut-down version of that. Because we've all seen the leaks. This fucking font, dude. I cannot believe they used that fucking font. I don't know. It seems... It's unfortunate to me. These shots are unimpressive. Like, how does your mono scope have two? It just seems like they are just slopping it together. You're right. I don't know how else to say it. Like, I get it, Babu Frick and his people are cool. But this just seems like an elongated episode. So that here you go. It reminds me of the Clone Wars animated movie, if you've ever seen that, which is ironic because that revolved around Jabba's son. Right? Yeah, that's the font that I own. Hold on. I just made the poster for this. I just made the thumbnail for the watch party tonight. Let's put the music. Where's the music? Come on, guys. Come on. How much money did this company make last year? Come on, guys. Good God. First time Star Wars is coming back to theaters and is extremely underwhelming. 100%. Disney Star Wars fatigue is real. Yeah, it is. This is that font. This is CC Monster Mash. Which makes me so sad, alright? Oh, God. If you take Grogu, remove the second G, and add an A, you get the second... What? You get a Garu, which means werewolf? Jeez. You brought it all the way back to werewolves. Hey, there's werewolves in Star Wars universe. There is. You saw him in the cantina. Also, Revenge of the Sith came to theaters, and it did well. It did. It's not Star Wars fatigue, it's Disney Star Wars fatigue. It's true. It's Disney Star Wars fatigue. Well, I actually took Nerd Dame to not the Last Jedi. Fuck. That's why I said that. Oh shoot, nice. It can be that hard. What? It can't be that hard for them to give us a faithful Star Wars movie that most of us like. Yeah, it is. I think it is difficult. I wouldn't mind if they retooled Star Wars as something for kids a bit. Yes, I agree. That's why I liked Skeleton Crew, man. I did. This isn't the same font, by the way. It's very close, but it's not the same font. You can see the E. It's actually a little bit different, I think. It might be. Or they softened the edge. Did they soften the edge? Hold on, that's what they did, didn't they? It might be the same font, but what they did is they rounded the edges. Holy crap. Yeah, it is. Ew, that's garbage. Wait. Did they not even do that? I might have to open this up in Illustrator, guys. I know what they did. They added the stroke on top of it and it cut into the letters. So they just, it's not even, oh my God, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Sorry, as a graphic designer, I'm losing my mind right now. As a graphic designer, I'm losing my mind. I did not know it was gonna be this bad. It's a stroke. So what it is I can show you on Illustrator. Let me show you real quick. Sorry, I'm getting a little crazy on this. Did you hear that Hayden Christensen wants to come back and do some Clone Wars era stuff? Oh, that'd be amazing. That'd be amazing. I'm down for that. I think I feel bad. Think of the actor who plays him would be kind of sad. I think that'd be cool. I guess why though? You know, what story would they tell? I don't know what story they would tell. Okay, right? So let me make the background dark. And then we make this CC Monster Mash. Boom. We're gonna bring in the kerning. And then what they did, I'm trying to think of what they did. They may have just added a stroke. So let me make this white. White. Stroke. Black. So you see how it's intruding on the, let me show you guys a little bit of things. If you do a stroke this way, it's intruding on the actual font, right? So what you usually do is we put the stroke behind it using an appearance tab. But what they did, they just left it on top. And then what they did was they rounded the edges. So it's like this. It's like that. So it's all rounded. You see what I mean? So this one, it's the stroke is growing out of it. On this one, it's like here. Pretty impressive that you can just tell. Thank you. Yeah, that's my day job, graphic design. It's my job to know. But hey, this is what I wanted to talk about with this poster, right? Well, I have Photoshop up. It to me feels unimpressive. And it does look like a product. Like, this is not a Drew Struzan poster, right? Drew Struzan, unfortunately, I don't know if there's like something we can pay for that man. He gave us so many great posters. He did The Goonies. He did Star Wars. He's done so many. Back to the Future? Oh, Star Wars is connecting to World of Darkness game series? It is? Let a new generation grow up with it, appreciate it, and have it mature with them. I agree. That's why I like Skeleton Crew. Again, I really did like Skeleton Crew. I liked it a lot. It was the kids were awesome. The story was fun and cool, and there was emotional beats to it. That show deserved more people to watch it. It did. Could be an outer glow. Could be. It could be an outer glow that they just made black. I don't know if they'll do it if he wants to. I would want to too if I was Hayden Christensen. He needs to stop smoking cigarettes though. He needs to stop smoking cigarettes. That's pretty impressive. You can just tell. Thank you. That looks like a random book cover. Yeah, but not a cool one, right? Like, remember the old EU book covers? Who did those? Is that the Mandalorian Grogu from Fortnite? It is. And remember when they made the announcement of the Emperor coming back on Fortnite, you guys? Remember that? Remember? It said, "A voice speaks," or some bullshit. I think the decision to get rid of the Razor Crest was dumb. A bounty hunter having a Naboo starfighter is stupid. Unless he's got a trailer hitch on the back of it that he can bring people with him. So that decision was dumb, and then great, they brought it back. Yay, great. There's 3 instances of Mando on this poster, if you can find them. 1, 2, 3 instances. There's also 3 instances of Grogu. 1, 2, 3. There ain't anybody else in this poster. This poster tells us nothing. To me, someone said it was AI. I'm like, I don't think it's AI. I just think that it's trying to be a Drew Struzan without telling us the entire story. Like, what is that? Is that the creature that we saw in the water? Maybe. And then we saw this on if you saw the leaked footage. And then these are the huts that we saw in like Boba Fett, right? What up, Polko? No, I didn't. I didn't make that, no. This was actually an image that I found from my, this was actually something else. But I made parts of it. You think the franchise of Star Wars? See, that's the thing, man. I feel bad for John. I feel bad for John because he's like in their pocket. I don't know what kind of blackmail they have on him, or if he's really enjoying himself with Disney right now. But fudge, man, I feel really bad because I don't think this is gonna do well. I don't think this is gonna do well. Star Wars sucks now? Yeah. I still have hope. Do you guys have more hope for Starfighter? Do you have more hope for Starfighter? I'm a little bit more excited for Starfighter. And I think the reason too for that is because it takes place, what, 7 years after the sequels? It's because this, I am tired. I am tired of this era. I don't care what happens between Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens. I don't care. This whole Thrawn trilogy, Thrawn story, I don't care. I really don't. Unless it's going to lead to what happens after, because none of it has to do with the sequels that they already came out with. So I don't care. Don't feel bad for a millionaire, like as a rule. Yeah. And like I said, if he's having a good time, then go for it. Like he basically, I thought he invented stagecraft or the volume with Epic Games. And I understand its uses, and I think he was trying to pull a George, right? So George used the prequels to fund all that CG research. All of that stuff that we now take for granted, George was working on behind the scenes. He basically edited like a bunch of things together and forced Adobe, or worked with Adobe, to create linear editing software. He worked with a company to create CG backgrounds, CG characters, CG everything. And now those companies are huge. So was John doing the same thing with the Mandalorian TV show because the world was on lockdown, or was it before lockdown? I don't even remember now. He saw an opening where, imagine you don't have to fly out to these locations anymore. You don't have to bring huge cameras or this other stuff to locations anymore. Which again, they're solving with smallerizing, miniaturizing, smallerizing. That's a word. Look it up. I just made it. It's on Oxford. You can edit Oxford. You can miniaturize this $4,000, $8,000 cinema camera, put some badass lenses on it, and put some other stuff, and shoot an $80 million movie on it. You don't need to be on these huge rigs unless, you know, you're doing IMAX, I guess. And the reason that they're doing IMAX is because they can charge a premium for the ticket. Sorry. That is the reason. Unless it's like F1 or something that is legit shot for IMAX, like Denis Villeneuve or Christopher Nolan. Anything that's showing in IMAX is really just to get more premium of a dollar ticket, in my opinion. I wouldn't be surprised if it was AI. Make me a Star Wars cover that kind of looks like a 50s horror poster. Or almost like yeah, you're right, it's horror poster, it's like an adventure, you know, they used to have like those jungle adventure, like a Jungle Cruise type posters. adventure posters, that kind of thing. Frontier, out in the frontier. I want to see Old Republic, but I know Disney will mess it up. That's one reason why I don't want the Old Republic. And again, like anything before the sequels, I don't know if I like. There's a lot of stuff you can do there, but it all leads to the trilogy. It all leads to the prequels. It all leads to the sequels. Anything in back in time leads to all of that. You can flesh out the stuff. I think that would be cool to see Bane, Revan, you know, what's his name, Malik, that kind of thing. It would be cool to see all that stuff. It would be cool to explore the spiritual, fantastical realm. And I think that's what somebody needs. Somebody really does need to do a deep dive into George, his philosophy, his look at anthropology, at humankind, and do some real big philosophical stuff with Star Wars, but in a cool way. Like there's aspects of Star Wars that is still really cool, but then have something deeper down. Of course, it was just a play on the hero's journey, Joseph Campbell, you know, but trust me, I've been doing a deep dive on some George shorts and some George movies, and not the shorts that he wears, the shorts that he made. And he is a fascinating dude. He is a tinkerer. Like his first passion was engines and cars and just messing with it. So you can imagine what he would want to do with storytelling. And I don't know if I remember when he retired sort of, or sold Lucasfilm, and he was like, I'm just going to make, you know, little experimental films and show them to my friends. I haven't seen them. They might be on at the museum, and that's another reason why he has the museum. But I imagine him just doing stuff for fun. He wanted to do it for fun. You know, at a certain point, he did all the experimentation in Hollywood that he could. And he's just like, I want to do something else. So I'm curious what he's been working on. I don't know. Crazy.